name's Aidan Hyman. I'm a co-founder and CEO of ChainSafe Systems. We're proud to be working on an implementation of the beacon chain, as well as to be announcing that we are collaborating with the Web3 Foundation to build out a Golang implementation of the Polkadot Runtime Environment.
I'm Elizabeth and I work at ChainSafe Systems with Aidan, and I'm going to be leading the development of the Go Polkadot implementation. Benefits of using Go are that it has really good concurrency support, so it's easy to do a bunch of parallel things at once.
In looking at what programming languages are really taking off in the open source world and just the world in general with developers, Go and Rust are really those two strong languages that are somewhat newer languages that are really taking the world by storm. And they complement each other really well.
Go is more similar to like Java or like JavaScript even, I would say. Rust is more like C++, but like with a lot more stuff. So I feel like, yeah, it's a bit more obscure for people to learn. And Go is a bit like more accessible for people.
Something we pride ourselves on is that we're a blockchain development firm, but we don't just build apps. We're very proud to write Go languages like that every day. We still call ourselves blockchain developers. Yeah, for us, the reason we even got connected to Parity, talking to people like Offrey from Parity in the first place, is because we were implementing things like the Parity Bridge. And we found that Rust was hard to deliver to clients because they just didn't have any of those developers on hand. And so Elizabeth implemented a version Go, and that we found was a lot easier to kind of talk to clients about, to explain to them about what it does, and just to have developers within their team that could handle something like that. And so similarly for Polkadot, there are so many parachains that we talk about wanting to build. And for us, Go is a lot more accessible. We're really excited to be able to kind of see what we can do with privacy enabled blockchains in a way that's interoperable too. So we're not kind of, again, siloed off in this world where we're trapped without being able to interact with DeFi type assets. So it's really exciting what we can do with kind of this parachain world. Are you trying to build a decentralized ecosystem, or are you trying to build an in-house team that does everything, right? And with the Web3 Foundation and its relationship with Parity and now us, there's clearly an aim from the beginning to create a decentralized ecosystem of clients. And I think that that's the most important thing. And personally, Polkadot has excited me from day one because of mainly the work that we do. We implement sidechains for a lot of blockchain projects, and Polkadot really changes that paradigm with parachains and with native bridging. I think for us and the work that we do, it would make our lives a lot easier to live in a world where Polkadot exists. So personally, that's what really excites me about Polkadot, is that it solves a lot of real problems that not only our clients face, but that we as developers need to deal with every single day. We're really privileged to be in a position where a lot of the path forward has been paved by incredible teams. So for example, on the beacon chain, we can look at people like Prismatic Labs and Lighthouse and see kind of what they've been doing and how they've been doing it, and really work to make sure that we uphold that standard. And the same thing with Polkadot, with Parity. We have something to look towards. We have an incredible spec that even since we applied for this has dramatically improved. So it's not really as much of a challenge as it is just making sure that we're not afraid to ask the right people the right questions, because the people are there and they're working on this kind of future world where I think everything will be on the blockchain. Polkadot is that platform.